Do you argue with your OCD? We're going to talk about why that may not be helpful. Stay tuned. That's what's up next. Hi, my name is Natasha Daniels. I'm a therapist. I make videos for people with anxiety or OCD. And today I want to talk to you about something that a lot of people do, and it seems like the right thing to do, which is argue and debate with your OCD. It's telling you these things that feel uncomfortable or not okay or not true, and you want to prove to OCD that you know it's not accurate, and this is why. I'm going to talk to you about why that's not helpful and why it's actually a trick that OCD uses. But before we get started, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell so you get notified because I do make new videos every Thursday. Okay, so let's talk about this. OCD is like a chess game. I often say anxiety is like playing checkers, which is still really challenging, but you can problem solve, you can talk to anxiety, you can reframe your thinking, you can do a lot of things that eventually quiet down your anxiety. Still hard, but you can rationalize, you can argue, you can feel better by changing your thoughts. OCD is chess, it's not checkers. And so it is a harder game to play because it is counterintuitive, so it's not obvious. So the things that you do that seem like the obvious response are actually a little hook, a little trick, and it's quicksand. And so the more you fight and the more you try to get out of it, the further down you go. And so one thing that OCD actually wants to hook you in with is it wants you to argue with it. It wants you to debate. And when you do that, you feed right into the OCD vicious cycle. And so OCD might give you an upsetting thought or feeling. It might say, oh my gosh, you're a bad person. Or what if you do this? Or what if you be this? Or what if you are this? Or what if this happens or that happens? And then OCD wants you to hook in and say, I'm not a bad person. Wait a minute, let me think about this. I've done this, this, and this. That's good, right? Or I'm not that kind of person because I like these people or this thing. Or I'm not that kind of person because whatever. Or I would never do that. Why would I do that? Let me think about that. Or let me see how I feel when I think of that thought. Whatever it is, if you're trying to prove to OCD that OCD is wrong, you've already lost the game because that's part of the game. OCD says, convince me, come on, convince me. And what you're actually doing is feeding it and making it grow bigger and bigger. Rule number 1, don't talk directly to OCD. Because OCD has nothing good to say. That doesn't mean that you can't talk about OCD and you can't crush OCD and you can't say, I know this is my OCD and so I'm going to sarcastically agree with it. Yeah, OCD, I'm totally going to do that. Or yeah, OCD, I am that. Or maybe I don't even want to talk to OCD at all. I see it and I say, oh, there's an OCD cloud, right? And there it goes. I'm going to watch it naturally go away. Whatever your style is, some people like to sarcastically agree with it. Some people like to just notice it and let it go. But once you hook in and you pull it down from that cloud and you say, I'm not that, or I would never do that. Let me tell you why, and agree with me. You've already lost the game because OCD will never agree with you. OCD will never be proven wrong. The only person who will be proven wrong is you because OCD will provide you with lots of other upsetting thoughts, feelings, and facts that will make you feel even worse. So, the next time you have an intrusive thought or feeling and you want to prove OCD wrong, just remember this, that is quicksand. And if you jump into that quicksand, the only person who's getting sucked in is you. So I hope that you found this helpful. Don't forget to find the sparkle in everything you do. If you want more of my in-depth help, you can always check out my courses. I have a new course that just came out for kids and teens on how to crush OCD. You can learn from me and from 12 other kids and teens who are similar to you. Just go to atparentingsurvivalschool.com and you can learn more about that. Don't forget to find the sparkle in everything you do, and I'll talk to you again next Thursday. Take care.